What a game we had here at the Signal Iduna Park. Bayern Munich went 2-0 up. They seemed to be cruising. They had all the chances to kill the game off. But back came Borussia Dortmund, Hannes Wolf, and back came Anthony Modeste, the man who has faced so much criticism in recent weeks. What a big moment for him and Borussia Dortmund's season, potentially. How did you see it?
I think he had three big moments, very different. So the assist for the 1-2 was a very big moment, the deep run, and to stay calm, to find Moukoko, to play this pass. This was the first one. The second big moment, I think he would have liked not to have it. With the goal he can score. I think after 82 minutes he can score the 2-2 already. But then with the final riffle he did it, and with the header, and that was an amazing moment. I think I saw all the matches they played this season. He looks really fit, really strong, really working for the team. And he deserved this moment a lot for me.
The way that Borussia Dortmund are going to have to mount a title challenge, if it is to come, is by breaking down teams who are going to sit a lot deeper than Bayern did today. Is the 4-4-2 or the 4-2-2-2 formation that they ended the game in, is that a possible option, playing both Moukoko and Modeste up front, do you think?
Yeah, I think it was still a 4-2-3-1 because Moukoko was defending behind Modeste and then stepping out for second striker. So this is really flexible. From 4-2-3-1 you can build it into a formation with two strikers. They have these options. They played in the Champions League and today 4-5-1. Normally they play with 4-2-3-1, especially when Marco Reus is there. And what we should not forget in this moment, Bayern had to substitute today, but Borussia Dortmund is missing a lot of great players. Like Haller, like Reus, like Kobel. So the injury situation for both teams means something to Bayern today in the match when they had to change, and Borussia Dortmund still misses very good players. So this was a great moment. The flexibility they always will have between this 4-4-5-1 or 4-2-3-1. What they will not do, I think they will not go to a three-line in the back, because that would be very different from what they do now.
So how do we analyse this then from a Bayern Munich point of view? Julian Nagelsmann was telling us about the way that having three injuries to their backline did not help, but still, you would expect with the quality of players that they had out there on the pitch for them to be able to see this game over the line.
Yeah, the first thing is, in the first half, I never saw Bayern creating so less chances. So it was a good defending from Borussia Dortmund, but it was even from their side, because normally they always have chances. And you need to be lucky that they don't score. Now they scored out of an 18-meter shot, and that was the only thing they had. So they had even an issue with creating for me one half. Then we thought they are in. But football is even rhythm. With Davis, they are one class stronger for me than without. So Davis makes a difference on the left side. When Adeyemi stepped in on the side and Davis was not there anymore, Dortmund was able to create, and they were not able to compensate the changes they had to make. And normally a squad like Bayern Munich should be able to do it, but football is even rhythm, and the players who stepped in perhaps didn't have the rhythm. Everybody moves a little bit different then, and Dortmund came back to this match what we didn't expect, to be honest, after 70 minutes.
Particularly given the chances that they've missed, was today another indication for you of how much they miss Robert Lewandowski?
Yeah, for me, I already said it before the match, they miss him, and they didn't play a single high cross. When you played against them, I was lucky to play against them with my teams. They played so amazing high crosses. They lost this option. I think there was not a single high cross in this match. They were very effective. In the second half, not there. They missed some chances where they could score perhaps the third goal. But it was today not about effectivity. They had one half where they didn't create, and they gave a 2-0 away. So effectivity, it's not normal in football that you have 5 chances and you score 5 goals.
Some people like to believe in magic, but I want to ask you if you believe in something called a Bundesliga title race. Are we going to have one this season, Hannes?
Yeah, it depends on a few things. I think Dortmund is the only team who can really step into it to make it against Bayern. But Dortmund was very unlucky this season with injuries and with the cancer of Haller. It's incredible. They didn't play with the striker. They didn't play with the 10 with Marco Reus. They missed their goalkeeper, who's amazing, with Gregor Kobel. Mats Hummel was sick before, so they really had big issues with injuries in this season. If they have the squad together, if they are stable, if they don't, like Joe Reyna from the American perspective, he's not really here, ready to play on every 3 days. So if they are lucky, then they can make it. But when Bayern has everybody healthy, then they still have the biggest chance to be champion.
Hannes, thank you. It felt like a significant moment in the Bundesliga season here today when Anthony Modeste, with the last kick of the game, headed in for Borussia Dortmund to make it Borussia Dortmund 2, Bayern Munich 2, in what was a classic classicer.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.